Let's get right into it. Look at your hands. Now look at your screen. You are currently the result of 300,000 years of evolution, sitting at the absolute peak of the food chain. You have a smartphone, air conditioning, and a pre-packaged snack within arm's reach. But here is the uncomfortable truth. If you were transported back 40,000 years and forced to compete in a survival decathlon against one of your ancestors, you wouldn't just lose, you would be an absolute embarrassment. Biologically speaking, you are the Lite version of a human. We were once faster, stronger, and arguably individually smarter than we are today. So what happened? Why did evolution decide to hit the nerf button on the human race? Number 1, the physical powerhouse, the strength gap. First, let's talk about the hardware. If you took an average Homo sapiens from the Upper Paleolithic and put them in a modern gym, they would make our Olympic athletes look like they've been skipping leg day for 3 decades. Our ancestors had bone densities that make ours look like Swiss cheese. Their joints were thicker, and their muscle attachment points suggest a level of raw, explosive power that we only see today in elite professional fighters. This wasn't because they worked out, it's because their daily commute involved outrunning a cave hyena and carrying a 40-kilogram carcass across a mountain range. We didn't just lose muscle, we lost the wiring for it. Modern humans have a higher proportion of slow-twitch fibers, optimized for endurance, whereas our ancestors were built for the kill-or-be-killed sprint. We traded the ability to wrestle a deer for the ability to walk 20 miles without collapsing. Number 2, the brain paradox, the intelligence gap. But we have iPhones, we're smarter. Not so fast. Evidence shows that the average human brain size has actually shrunk by about 10% to 15% over the last 20,000 years. That's a chunk of gray matter roughly the size of a tennis ball that just vanished. Here is the psychological kicker. An individual Cro-Magnon had to be a master of everything. They had to be a botanist, a master engineer of flint tools, a high-stakes navigator, and a professional tracker. If they didn't know how to solve a complex problem on the fly, they died. Today, we rely on collective intelligence. You don't need to know how to build a furnace or forge steel because someone else does. We have offloaded our individual IQ into a giant shared cloud of society. On an individual level, your ancestor was likely a much more versatile, high-functioning problem solver. We aren't smarter, we just have better notes. Number 3, the great trade-off. What went wrong? So why did evolution ruin a perfectly good apex predator? It comes down to one word: efficiency. The brain is a massive energy hog. It accounts for only 2% of your body weight, but consumes 20% of your calories. A massive, high-powered brain and a body built like a superhero are expensive to maintain. When we settled down into agricultural societies, we didn't need that 10 out of 10 physical build anymore. We underwent what scientists call self-domestication. Just like we bred wolves to be friendlier, smaller, dumber dogs, sorry Fido, we did the same to ourselves. We selected for cooperation over aggression. We traded raw individual power for the ability to live in groups of thousands without killing each other. Number 4, the modern glitch. The problem is that our environment changed faster than our DNA. We still have the stress response of a creature that needs to fight a saber-toothed tiger, but we use it when we get a passive-aggressive email. We have the sugar-seeking drive of an ancestor that found a rare beehive once a year, but we live in a world of unlimited corn syrup. We're driving a high-performance prehistoric machine in a parking lot, and the engine is starting to smoke. The verdict: we aren't worse than our ancestors, we're just optimized for a different server. We traded the body of a god and the mind of a survivalist for the ability to build a civilization that could eventually leave the planet. But the next time you struggle to open a jar of pickles, just remember 30,000 years ago, you would have been the jar's worst nightmare.